Hello everyone, I'm Miss Rafa, and today we're going to talk about interesting facts. Let's get started. Skills. Focus on interesting facts. Questions you always wanted to ask. Question number 1. Why is CA good for you? Many doctors say a trip to the sea is good for you. Breezes that come from the sea are full of minerals such as iodine and sodium from the salty water. Sea air is also fairly unpolluted, and sea salt crystals in the air help clean the atmosphere. Question number 2. Would a firework work on the moon? Yes, it probably would. As you know, fire needs oxygen, so you would think it couldn't work on the moon. But many fireworks have a chemical mix that contains a source of oxygen, so they could still work. And with the moon's low gravity, a firework could fly up several kilometers. Question number 3. Where will my electronic gadgets end up when they don't work anymore? Mobile phones and other electronic gadgets contain gold, silver, and copper. Millions of them are broken up, so the metal can be extracted. Many countries have collection bins for people to recycle their old phones. So don't throw your old phone in the bin, recycle it. Question number 4. Are fingerprints unique? The chances of finding someone with exactly the same fingerprints as you are 1 in 64 billion, so the answer is almost yes. Even identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. Fingerprints are formed while the unborn baby is developing. They help us to grip and handle objects, so they aren't only useful for the police. Reading. Read the article again, then answer these questions. What are the two main benefits of sea air? It is full of minerals and it is fairly unpolluted. The writer says that a firework could fly up a long way on the moon. Why? Because there is low gravity on the moon. Why shouldn't you throw away mobile phones? Because they can be recycled. Or you can say, because they contain gold, silver, and copper, which can be used again. Could another person theoretically have the same fingerprints as you? In theory, yes, but it is extremely unlikely. Listening and speaking. Read these two questions and choose the best explanation. Listen and check. Why doesn't a car windscreen break into sharp pieces? A windscreen is made of two pieces of glass and a layer of plastic. The plastic holds the pieces of broken glass together. B. The windscreen is covered by a thin layer of glue. This holds the broken glass together. The right answer is A. Why do clock hands go round clockwise? The direction the hands of a clock move. A. Clocks used to be very difficult to make. It was easier to make the hands turn clockwise than other way. B. The clockmakers copied the movement of shadows. In the north, the shadow on a sundial turns clockwise. The right answer is B. Now let's go to the activity book. Reading. Skills development. More questions you have always wanted to ask. Answers you have always wanted to know. Can water go bad? As you know, water can be stored in wells until you need it. But will it still be fresh when you want it? Water can go bad. If you store it in an open container, insects and other tiny organisms will make their homes in the water. You won't want to drink that water. It can also go bad in a closed container, unless chemicals have been added before it goes into the container. If you add chlorine or iodine, it will stop bacteria from forming. Can lightning strike you when you are indoors? Yes, it can. And every year, over 1,000 people get hit by lightning this way. When lightning strikes a phone line, it travels down the phone line. And if you are holding the phone at that time, it will reach you. So if there is a lightning storm, you should not use the phone. You should not be in the bath or shower either, because lightning can strike metal pipes and cause an electric shock. It's best to stay away from computers too. Anything that can carry an electrical charge from the lightning to your body. What will happen if all the icebergs melt? We all know that the Earth is getting warmer. This will cause the icebergs to crack and pieces will break off. And when that happens, the water level will rise. Scientists have predicted a sea level change by the year 2100. They estimate that the sea will rise 50 centimeters on average by that time. The rise will come from warmer sea temperatures and from melting ice. The rise in sea level will have a dramatic effect on coastal cities and towns all over the world. Read the text and decide if the sentences are true or false. If you store water in a closed container, it will not go bad. False. Chemicals can be added to water to stop bacteria from forming. True. It isn't dangerous to use the phone during a lightning storm. False. If you want to have a bath, it is better to wait until the storm is over. True. Any electrical object can increase the danger of injuries by lightning. True. If we don't try to stop the Earth from getting warmer, sea levels will rise in future. True. Rising sea levels won't be a problem. False. Match the beginnings and the ends of the following sentences. It is possible to store water until you need to use it. Many people are struck by lightning in their homes every year. Avoid having a bath during a lightning storm, because you can get an electric shock from the metal pipes. Pieces of ice will break off the icebergs if the sea continues to become warmer. Your home might be damaged by flooding in the future. If you live by the coast. الحل بيكون حسب ترجمة الجملة وحسب التركيب القواعدي. Writing. Write instructions. Use the pictures to help you. How do you make tea? Use these words. First, then, next, after that, finally. دايما لما بدنا نحكي عن ترتيب خطوات نستخدم هدول الكلمات بالترتيب. How do you make tea? First, put some water in the teapot. Then put the teapot on the fire until it boils. Next, take it off the fire and put some tea in it. After that, wait for a few minutes and pour the tea in a teacup. Finally, add some sugar in the tea. That's everything for today. Thank you very much. See you next time.